Hi everyone, Ivan Peña here with Cafecito and Westside Stories. It's been a while since my last podcast. I'm looking forward to continuing to share great stories about Edgewood's alumni and community on a regular basis. Today's podcast will highlight Edgewood's rich history. Diana Herrera, retired educator, will share her research about Edgewood. Cafecito and Westside Stories welcomes Diana Herrera.
Good morning. Buenos días. ¿Cómo amanecieron? Diana Herrera, graduate from Edgewood High School, and I retired from the Edgewood School District. You know, the history of Edgewood has always interested me. I've always been interested. Mama graduated from Edgewood High School. I did. My children did. So I've always heard the stories, and I've heard family, and I've heard the community stories about the district. I'm lucky enough that I was able to meet and talk to David Ochoa, Ben Gutierrez, Mario Rios, and they brought so much of the history to my attention. Now, I do want to make sure that if there are corrections, clarifications, details that you think were incorrect or you'd like to, please contact me. This is still working. This is all working. History is changing consistently. I'm going to start with a little bit of the background of Edgewood. At this moment, Edgewood School District is 16 square miles and approximately 10,000 students. Now follow me for a little while. Get to St. Mary's University, get to Culebra. Everything on this side, south of Culebra, all of that is Edgewood. Get to the corner of 24th and Culebra where HEB is. All that entire area behind HEB is Edgewood. Go down to Our Lady of the Lake. Our Lady of the Lake, 24th Street, everything behind the lake, Edgewood. Go down General McMullen, Kennedy High School, right beyond Kennedy, Baseball Diamonds, Winston Elementary, all of that is also Edgewood's. And the last stop is going to be the Baseball Diamond, Mission Stadium. Everything east of the Mission Stadium is Edgewood's also. Two of the main streets through Edgewood, Castroville Road, and Castroville Road takes you all the way to Castroville, Texas. And there was a little dirt road back then, and I recall it being a small little 2-lane road all the way to Castroville, Texas. So prior to that, I could only imagine that it was dirt. The other one is Stevenson Road. Stevenson Road, Mom says, was a little tiny road with dirt, rocks, holes, stones, and that was it. The entire Stevenson Road. Stevenson Road is General McMullen. In the early 1900s, the Edgewood District was called School District 15, and it extended all the way beyond 410. Of course, there was no 410, but if you get to 410 now, even beyond that, all of that belonged to Edgewood. In 1905, our district was divided from a larger common school district, which was number 15, into a somewhat smaller and manageable school district called the Common School District number 41, with the county school superintendent in charge. The Common School District number 41 in 1905 included, listen to how big it was in 1905, it included everything that is Edgewood at this moment. It included part of North Side, part of Southwest ISD, part of South San Antonio ISD, parts of Lackland, and parts of Kelly Field. We were gigantic. Edgewood was populated back at that time with the Belgians, the German, Polish, Hispanic, and some Alsatian immigrants. Mom says that Las Palmas was a Belgian farm, where Las Palmas sits at this moment. It was a Belgian farm. It was a large tank of water, un tanque de agua, where all the farmers would go to gather their water and fill their barrels. There was another source of water within our school district, and that was right there at Elmendorf Lake. That was in our area. There were fields of veggies all over and tulip flower farms all over Edgewood. The owner of the tanque de agua, the tank of water, where Las Palmas is at the moment, had a very large home right in the area where the Mirasol courts are, the housing project. They had a work area, the workers would sort the veggies and wash them. Another garden of flowers, very large garden of flowers, which were being planted for sale, was in the Memorial Truman area. They hand dug a well where wagons would boat to fill their water barrels. But there was a natural spring, and that kept that well available at all times.